How's my darlings doing? I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and we're going to jump right into your reading. We're going to see what is going on. I am going to use the Moonology deck to start to see what is going on now in your energy. All right? I will be doing full moon readings tonight and tomorrow. The full moon is in Leo, our opposite sister sign. So please be aware of that. Like I said in previous readings, just from the personal readings I've done yesterday, protect your energy. Guard your grill, knuckle up. Okay? All right, let's jump right into the reading. I want to thank my ancestors, spirit guides, you guys, the audience, all right, and my higher self for delivering these messages and protecting me. We're going to return any evil eye, negative energy right back to sender. All right, tenfold. Show me what is going on currently in Aquarius energy. The answers you need are coming, Aquarius. So whatever you had questions to or was puzzled about, your answers are coming. You could be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your birth chart somewhere. Don't let your past hold you back. Self-know, all right? So again, whatever you've been experiencing in your past, those karmic years, don't let your past hold you back. Sometimes we cannot move forward. In fact, I had a group meeting, and one of the things was about letting go. When do you know what to let go of? Okay? Because is it keeping you in imprisonment, or is it hurting somebody else? Or do you really have to hold on to this person, this situation that might be holding you back? So the answers you are coming might be in letting something or someone go from your past. Your dreams need a practical plan. So again, like I did for your financial reading, your dreams need for you to actually be consistent with what you want in life. Hi, Betty. All right. You need to be consistent. If you are an entrepreneur, you need to network. You need to get out there and network and show your creativity, promote it, talk to other people, get on to other timelines. Again, don't let your past hold you back. Whatever you did in your past, it was not working, okay? Because we're on to a new you. We're on to the new version of you. We're tapping into our higher self, our purpose. So again, your dreams, your things you want to come into fruition, they need for you to take some action. They need a practical plan, right? You need to plan how you're going to go about your dreams and fulfilling them. But don't let your past hold you back. Work through your fears. One of your things in the past might be what you were afraid of. Remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. Okay? So again, don't let your fears hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. You have to work through your fears. You have to feel it to heal it. One of the things I love to say. All right? Let's see. One more. Okay. Gave me two more. Believe in the impossible. This is the time for miracles and for you to believe in the impossible. If you have a birthday today, Aquarius, happy birthday. Bring love into a situation. That is our energy with the new moon in Aquarius. We already went through that in January, I believe. All right. And your hard work is paying off. So again, your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn. We got the new moon in Aquarius, new moon in Capricorn. You got Capricorn in your chart, Scorpio in your chart, Taurus in your chart, or Gemini. Or these are the people that you're dealing with. All right? You need to believe in the impossible and show the world the real you. We had that in our last reading. Okay? Show the world the real you. It's time for you to expose who you really are and what you're walking in, your purpose, your beliefs. Okay? You're getting rid of an old belief system. Maybe you're getting rid of negative mindset. Again, part of your fears. All right? So again, let's see what's going on now with the tarot. Show me, spirit, ancestor, guides, higher self. What is going on currently with Aquarius? What is Aquarius' current energy? The Chariot in reverse. So some of you guys might be having car issues, okay? I do like that this has the horse on there. Hold on. Maybe that's something you got to let go of. All right? The Chariot in reverse, Cancer's energy. Something that you want to move forward with is not being successful right now. You're feeling very unsuccessful. You're feeling lack. You're feeling like you did not win something, or you're not getting ahead with something, okay? Let's see what this energy is. So right now you don't feel like you're winning something. You're moving forward with something. You're stagnant, okay? Yeah, Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords. Our energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be a project, a job, a person. Okay, your creativity. The Empress. Number 3, the Empress is the master builder. Okay? The Empress is aligned, okay, with the universe, with the divine, to attract the things that she wants. She or he. We all have feminine and masculine energy within our being. And again, please remember, if everything don't resonate, just take what does and leave the rest. Also, timing is fluid in tarot. This could be happening now, could have happened in the past. So everything is not going to be for everybody right now. So again, your creativity, you feel like is very stagnant. What you're trying to build, okay, could be in a relationship, a job, anything. What you're trying to build that you're getting aligned for is not working out right now in your favor. At least that's what you're feeling right now. You're feeling this. You're feeling very stuck. All right? You might have decisions that you need to make. One of the decisions is you might need to leave something behind. Your past is holding you back. Okay? 8 of Voices. You are putting yourself in a mental trap with thinking about all this. Okay? Being a Debbie Downer. Okay? Thinking negative. Having a negative mindset. Because you're not moving forward the way you think you should or the way you want to right now. Again, your dreams need a practical plan. Whatever you're planning, whatever you're dreaming of, you need to figure out how you're going to put that in action and actually do it. You are stuck in your mind right now. With the 8 of Voices and the 2 of Voices, that is the 10 of Swords, our energy. You're causing your own betrayal. Somebody also might have betrayed you. So because you are feeling betrayed and backstabbed by this person, you're feeling stuck about moving on. You're feeling stuck about moving on. Yeah, you need to put an end to a situation. For some of you guys, this is a cycle that's been going on and on and on. It's been going on for a while, okay? You need to put an end into it because you need to transform your life and have a rebirth. Because this is causing you mental blockage. It's causing you to be stuck in your head about a situation. You want to move forward, okay? But some of you guys are steady waiting. You're waiting for what? You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting, okay? You are awakening. You are experiencing a spiritual awakening. So some of you guys know what you need to do. 9 of Inspiration in reverse. Some of you guys been dealing with somebody that's very inconsistent. This also could be you. You get fire in your chart. Somebody that's been in and out of your life, in and out of your thoughts, in and out of your mind. So you go back and forth with what you should do about this person, this situation. It's going to be different for everyone, all right? But some of you guys know you need to end it. You need to stop waiting for somebody. You're waiting and waiting and waiting, and nothing is coming into fruition, all right? The answers you need are coming, so they are coming. But I feel like they start with you, knowing what you deserve. You are in this Empress status, or at least you're trying to be. You're being aligned. You're walking in divinity. You are tapping into your higher self, but you are making your own self stuck with waiting for something, waiting for someone else to give you inspiration to move on or not, all right? We're not doing that, Aquarius. You need to end a cycle that you are in. and transform your life for the better, because better is waiting for you. Some of you guys could, the Emperor in reverse. Some of you guys were dealing with someone, okay, that was very narcissistic, very controlling, very unruly, okay? And this has caused a shatteredness in your foundation of your soul, of your spirit, all right? You're losing control. You're giving your power away to other people's, other entities, other situations, okay? And that's why you're not moving forward with something, all right? Some of you guys have a lot of remorse and regret. You could have been dealing with the water sign. Aries is here. Somebody is also in regret and remorse for how they handled you, how they dealt with the situation. Somebody also, I just heard, could be scared to approach you. They're scared because this person knows they were wrong. But for some people, you know how people are, especially narcissists, they don't want to admit that they were wrong. This person wants you to let your guard down. You also might have let your guard down with this person. You might have been in a place where you had no boundaries. And that's why this person did what they did. You might have just saw this person in a different light. You believe this person was your divine match. With the Emperor in reverse, this is the distorted masculine. Okay? They have a lot of inner healing, a lot of baggage that they need to work on. And some of you guys realize that. Okay? Instead of setting boundaries with this person, you let your guard down. You show them vulnerability. You show them the lighter side of you. You accepted them for who they were or are. And that's why this situation is panning out, because it has you stuck in your mind about this person. You need to release toxicity. You need to release baggage. You need to stop being obsessed with something or someone that is really holding you back, that is keeping you stuck, that is keeping you in a trap mindset. The devil here, Capricorn's energy, and justice. Okay, divine justice, balance is coming in. Something's going to be exposed. They say your answers are coming in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is here. Something is going to be exposed. You are going to get blind justice. Some of you guys might be getting court papers. You might have to go to court. But don't look at this in a bad light. You're getting rid of toxicity, toxic situations, toxic people. Something's going to be exposed here with the moon card in reverse. Somebody was living in their shadow. They were doing a lot of things in the dark, behind the scenes, okay? They were repressing their emotions. Pay attention to your intuition. You might even get something coming out with this full moon in Leo. But again, you're being balanced out because you need to release toxicity. Maybe somebody walked away from you and the trash took itself out. Maybe this was somebody in your past that was holding you back. But again, sometimes the heart wants what it wants. I understand that. But sometimes what we want is not what the divine wants. It's not what the universe wants. It's not what God wants for us. And we really need to realize that we deserve better. We deserve better than someone ghosting us. We deserve better than somebody taking us through a lot of toxic cycles. We deserve better than someone trying to control us in the situation and be very unruly and harsh about it. Because again, you give your power away to this person, this situation. All right? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Somebody also could have moved on and got into another relationship when you need to really take that as betrayal. And like I said, in the cycle here with the 10 of voices, like I said, 8 and 2 is 10. This person backstabbed you, betrayed you. Some of you guys are going to take this person to court, or you need to. All right? But no matter what, you're being balanced out. You're getting dharma, while this person is getting karma. All right? You need to learn the lesson here with the Hierophant. Your spirit team is pushing and grabbing people out of your life for a reason. Okay? Because you need to work on your finances. You need to work on your home. You need to work on your business. But with you holding on to someone or something that you really need to let go, that was very inconsistent in your life, in and out, causing you nothing but heartache and pain and betrayal, you opened up to somebody and they took advantage of that, you're breaking your own heart. In fact, somebody that walked away from you or did some shady stuff, they broke their own heart because they betrayed this connection. The Fool. Somebody took a leap, a risky leap somewhere else. Or you may feel like you've been fooled and taken advantage of. Somebody played you like a fool. That's how you're feeling. Okay? But like I always say, we don't take losses around here. We take lessons. Your spirit team has you. You're leveling up. No matter what you went through, it is a lesson of what not to do again. Again, don't let your past hold you back. That is your south node. We're gearing with the Empress here to be in our north node. To walk in our purpose. To get everything what is coming in for us. Our divine inheritance. Which is rightfully ours. So someone took you for a fool. You also can feel like you took a risk with dealing with this person, these people, this job, this situation. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for everyone. This situation has you all up in your feels, all up in your emotions. You could be very emotionally confused about what to do, how to handle it. Wow. But you need to have clarity. You need to be truthful to yourself. All right? About what you see, what you've been experiencing. How you feel for real. Yeah, you may love someone, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're supposed to be in your life. If they've been doing you wrong and they were very toxic, very obsessful, very lustful, very materialistic, draining you of your energy and your essence, you need to really let this person in this situation go. Because it's been holding you back, Aquarius. Just you thinking about it every day, day and night. Show me more. You need to have a mental breakthrough. You need to be clear and be truthful about yourself and the situation, this person with Ace of Swords or energy. About like your emotions are all over the place. You wanted to work with this person. You wanted teamwork. I also see that a lot of people teamed up against you. Okay, you need to work on yourself for real. You need to work on yourself, your mindset, your emotions. Again, you need to work on your manifestations. The things that you are trying to call in. Your dreams need a practical plan. But if you're steady worried about someone else, some of you guys are worried about a home, a twin flame, a connection. You want this person back. You want this situation where you guys can celebrate and reunite again. That's what you're manifesting. That's what you're hoping and dreaming about. But you know darn well you're confused about your emotions. Somebody that truly does love you and want to be with you would never leave you confused and wondering about what's going on. If they love you. If this is going to work. They would never. Oh my God. This has been causing nothing but a heavy burden for you. A heavy burden. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This has caused nothing but burdens. And you're carrying all this weight up a hill. It's getting very hard to manage. Another 10. This is something that you need to let go. Someone, something, situation you really need to let go. Because it is blocking your blessings. It's blocking your manifestations. Some of you guys are afraid of being single. You're in your head about if you can do certain things alone. And you can. Yes, you can. You have to be confident and bold that you can do this. You can move away from this situation. Because this has been toxic. It's been burdening. It's been blocking you. You need to end something. Something might have ended. But this was for you to transform your life. Not for you to wait on this toxic person. All right. anymore with this 10 of materials in reverse. It could be something with finances. Maybe your finances are not going but I just said that. The 10 of Wands upright and the 10 of materials, which is 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This heavy burden that you're carrying is blocking your finances. It is blocking your wealth. It also could be blocking your family. Some of you guys are afraid of doing this alone. Best believe somebody made a decision here, okay? Whether it's you or your counterpartner, to betray you. And this betrayal, don't think that this person got away with what they did or what they're doing or what has transpired without any remorse, regret. Whatever this situation that happened, this person also blocked themselves. They will be experiencing karma if they haven't already, because they're being exposed. Whatever they were into, maybe that you don't know about, is being exposed. Whatever they did, their little control efforts, they're in heavy remorse and regret about that as well. Okay? Because again, this person took advantage of your kindness. They took your kindness for weakness. And you might have been in a place where you thought you can trust this person with your heart, your life, your secrets. All right? But this person is experiencing a lot of heavy karma here. But the crazy thing is, either you or them are still holding on to this energy. You got to let it go. Like I said, it's so weird. You got to let this situation go, Aquarius. Money is coming in for you slowly, okay? But with the Queen of Swords here, you have to be realistic with yourself. You have to set some boundaries. You have to be realistic that some things hurt you. You feel betrayed. You feel hurt. It has put in a pattern of recognition with trauma, all right? Realize what you've been through and stand up for yourself, okay? With the Queen of Swords, you've been hurt. And you have to realize you need to cut certain people and situations out of your life. Like I said, because these are blockages. These are blockages in your business, your finances, even in your family. It is blocking you from moving on and getting into alignment with what you want to come in. 8 of Pentacles here. You need to work on yourself and your self-mastery. Get into that work. Be more consistent. Because money and finances will start to improve. But again, look, you can't make it up. At the bottom of the deck, you are the star. You're right there. Your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your purpose is coming into fruition. But you cannot give up hope. You cannot give up on yourself. You're guided to leave certain people and situations back in the past. You're guided to do that. Because these situations, these people, this person has been blocking you from your divine inheritance, your legacy wealth, your money. What's coming in for you? They've been keeping you stuck mentally. But the 8 of Swords, our energy, is a mental entrapment that you put yourself in. Someone also might be going to prison for the betrayal that they have done to you. You should not care about that. Can't make it up. Continue to work on yourself so the divine can bless you. You got something coming in. What is this Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius? But you have to get rid of holding on to somebody. Yeah, somebody has some secret. You also need to move in silence. Don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Some of you guys, this could have been somebody you had a family with. You wanted to continue to fight for a situation where somebody was not giving you the attention. They was not giving you the acknowledgement. You wanted to work on it. But this person had secrets. This person has secrets. They're being exposed. Somebody could be left out in the cold here with the 5 of Pentacles. Again, this is somebody that has a lack mindset. Somebody that could be a bum. literally, like spiritually, a bump. While you are ascending, Aquarius, you are leveling up. You are waking up to your divine purpose, your divine right. What you're supposed to be doing here in this lifetime. But you can't allow someone else to hold you back because they ain't right. Because they didn't work on themselves. And that's exactly what's going on here. Judgment is being called upon this situation. All right? You need to look at something for what it is. For some of you guys, it was all about passion. It was all about charm. And you were steady loving and nurturing and caring about somebody. Like I said, letting them in, supporting them. Some of you guys have cancer in your chart or were dealing with one. But it was all about passion. Don't get caught up in just the passion. You need somebody that's really connected to you. Intimacy needs to be real. And that's not just about passion. It's about a true connection. Someone truly opening up. Yeah, this might have broken your heart. You feel betrayed. But get another 10. This needs to be the end of it. Because you need to embark on to the new you. Not taking this anymore. Not waiting for somebody to come back and do the same cycle again. No, we're not doing that in 2026. All right? This is the year of the horse. You need to move on and be successful. Okay? Some of you guys still have a lot of remorse and regret. Best believe this person has a lot of remorse and regret for what they have done. All right? Could have been dealing with another air sign. But they were very flighty. They were very inconsistent. They want to come back. Some of you guys been praying for this person to come back. They want to come and communicate with you, but like I said earlier, they don't know how. They don't know how to apologize. They're very remorseful, though. Don't think they're not. This person might have mental issues for real. They're very confused as well. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. But again, some of you guys are so set in your emotions here. Don't think they're not watching you neither. Sagittarius is here. This has been divinely guided. I hate to say, Aquarius, for you to be very independent. For you to boost your self-confidence up. Because some of you guys were very codependent in a toxic situation with a toxic person, with toxic people, with a toxic job. This is for to put you in a place of healing as well. These people, this person was very reckless in your energy. Be strong with the 9 of Pentacles. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You are confident. You're bold. You're courageous. Social media, don't post things on social media. Like I said, move in silence. Somebody also might not be on social media with social media in reverse. But yeah, they were watching you. This person is and was an energetic vampire. They were siphoning your energy. Things were not going good for them if you're not there. They were draining you of your essence, your vitality, of your soul, okay? But you're about to get karmic justice for this. Things are about to be balanced out with the justice and the temperance card here. Your angels here are protecting you. Some of you guys are earth angel. And somebody came in here and they took advantage, like I said, of your kindness for weakness, of your vulnerability. Or whatever you had to offer, they were taking it. Any more that you have for Aquarius? You may get communication from this person. All right? They may come in trying to charm your pants off again, trying to work with you again. All right? They may. What should Aquarius do? I was hoping this didn't come out. Somebody's definitely into the dark arts, or they was, all right? I'm so tired of that. Again, this person is very negative, very toxic. They're wanting to lure you back in. Again, dealing with passion. Playing on your heartstrings. They're just waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right time to come and do this again. Remember, black magic don't also have to be rituals and seances and candles. It's their energy here. They can use sex, their words, their manipulation. All right. Any more? What's the advice? You need to, yeah. Realize this person is an emotional manipulator, okay? They ain't have no more, yeah. And things are shaken up or shook up in their life, in their foundation. This was divine intervention because everything that was built with you guys, that this person was building with you, was a lie. They were a lie. They were wearing a facade, a mask. Take the lessons that you learned from this situation and start all over. Pack your bags or leave this person going. Take a good risk now onto yourself. Have blind faith that things are going to work out. Take this lesson because the divine God is with you. Your spirit team is with you. They want you to move forward from this situation. They want you to let it go. Ashe. They want you to let it go. I didn't even get to... This person was a clown. They were clowning you. They were clowning you. I don't care how long you dealt with this person. They were toxic. They were energy siphoner. Okay? They were energy vampire. Doing black magic. Inconsistent in your life. In and out. They were playing on your heart. They were playing on your good integrity, your good character. And this is blocking you from moving on. This is blocking you from being successful. This person, again, they did appearances. That, like I said, they might come back. They're planning on the right time. They want you to feel ashamed for them. They want you to feel bad for them again. Oh, no. This person is a clown. Are you going to go to the circus or be a part of it? That is a question you need to ask yourself. I saw jealousy. Pay attention to the signs. All right? Spiritual contract. All right? Yes, you might have had a spiritual contract with this person. But sometimes spiritual contracts are for people to come in and test you. People to come in and break you. Because if you are a earth angel, you're going to get tested a lot. People were testing the waters with you. This person was testing the waters with you. How long, how far can they go in your energy with this manipulation, with this clowning around, with this whole game? This person was closed off, but now you need to be closed off. You need to close that door to this situation, to this person. That's it. You're heavy in your emotions. Don't think they're not. Don't think they're not. That's why they're planning when they're going to come back in and see if you guys can work together. This person worked with others to betray you. Okay? It was a team effort. They ain't do it alone. Yep. This person has anxiety, or you do. Okay? They refuse to give in. They trying to hurt you with silence. All right? They want to call, but you got to unblock them first. I don't even know if I should suggest that. Okay? They want to have a conversation, but they also feel like the time is running out. They're on edge. Don't think that they're not. Because, again, some of you guys are taking a situation to court. And they know or suspect you got evidence of the game plan, of the manipulation, maybe even of the black magic. But I don't think that we can talk about that in court yet. All right? There's a timeline running out. They're on edge. Okay? So some of you guys, they can't wait no longer. They're going to be contacting you. It might be around this full moon with the moon in reverse. Okay? Water sign here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You cannot make this up. Options. This person was out there juggling you, the connection, doing them, being a player, again, with the Knight of Wands, very inconsistent, okay? Again, leading with passion with other people. Who wants somebody like this back? I'm not unblocking somebody neither. Nope. And I will see them in court. And I have lots of evidence. So, wow, this is resonating for me. Hope it's resonating with you guys. But again, this person was out there juggling you, juggling the connection because this person is addicted. They could be addicted to having attention. They could be addicted to sex. They're toxic. They were an energetic vampire. They were doing black magic, sex magic. This person has a mental issue. Who thinks that you can do this and get away with it for so long? Who thinks like that? An idiot. Can't make it up. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Legal matters, divorce, legal papers, court visits. You are getting your good dharma. This person's going to get their karma. They did not appreciate you. They didn't. You need to appreciate yourself. Okay? You need to appreciate yourself. All right, Aquarius? That's all I have for you guys. I will be back tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're new here, please subscribe to the tribe. All right? Hit that like button. Thank you. Remember, be you. Love you. It is the highest vibration of all. When you walk in your authentic self, that is the best and the most superpower. These people, this person was fake. They were phonies. They wore masks. They need to do all this. They need to team up against you, Aquarius, as you were standing alone. They thought you were by yourself, but you wasn't. You had your whole spirit team backing you. The Most High backing you. All right, I love you guys. Bye now.